It's 22:08. It's a Friday morning, and let me just see. Yep, Brian in Melton has given us a call. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Leslie.
It's Mark. Are you all right?
No, Ian. I just had my them old brown flake things, and they get stuck in your throat, don't they? Tell you what, that's all part of this diet they put me on. And what, do you have them old brown things?
I do have them old brown things occasionally. Yes, yes.
It's like eating bark chippings. So there's nothing to it. They say I can't even put a bit of sugar on it now. That's getting like a ruddy concentration camp round here. I'm still on the chicken, right?
Yes.
And Rosemary, she say, you what, cut out the bread. She say, bread is not good for you. I like a bit of bread and butter with my my cotton chips on a Saturday, but she reckon I can't have that because the bread is bad and I put too much butter on it. Well, I'm getting fed up with it, Leslie. I really am.
Dear. Have you lost any weight though, Brian?
I lost another 1.5 pounds this week.
Well done, you.
I know, I'm getting fed up. I'm sick of the back teeth, all this rigmarole and all that.
It was the Prime Minister who urged us all to lose a bit of weight.
Huh?
The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson.
Was
Remember
he
him?
on a diet?
Yeah, he is, because he was poorly, wasn't he? So he said we've all got to lose weight.
Yeah, well, I said last week, didn't I, to you about that? Because they were laughing at me down at the fish bar about it. They go on a diet, all got to lose weight, and then they give us money to go out and eat. And from what I hear, you can't get a place to eat anyway, because everyone's going out and booking it all, aren't they?
They're all full. They're all full. Now,
load of gutsers, if you ask me. There's no need to go out and eat like that, is there?
This week in the news, the kids and their A-level and GCSE results. I know you've been watching that.
Well, I feel sorry for the poor little old buggers, don't you? Because, I mean, they don't... I sat there and I see some of these little old kids, and they were in tears over it, weren't they? And you know that's. I mean, I don't know how that all works these days, but when I was at school, that was bad enough then. But now I think they're under so much pressure when you see what they got to do just to try and get on in life. Because I mean, that was probably easier when I was a boy, but now they have, of course. They have backtracked, didn't they, or something? Yes,
they've now given them the teacher assessment grades rather than this algorithm.
That's right. So that is a bit fairer for them. And I have sat there this week and I have worried about it because, you think, well, boss, it's not their fault they're in this situation, is it? Like the rest of us, we all got to sort of bend a little bit, ain't we?
Yes, we have, yes. Well, it was down to that algorithm.
Huh?
The algorithm.
That's right.
Yes.
Looking at it there this morning, Leslie, the windows gusting around here today. Malcolm's party. See, that's another thing. Malcolm's party house looking wholly untidy. That's, you know how that gets sort of thick bits in it, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Well, what's the best way to go about this? Because I mean, I don't know that well. I only know him as Malcolm. But when you look across, you can see it, and the buds are now sitting in it. Now, normally, I suppose that's almost up to the top of the roof from where I'm sitting here, but he used to keep that well trimmed. What's the way to go about it? What's the best way?
Well, shall I suggest what you should do? You should ring up the gardening club tomorrow morning. Stephanie, the one who sits here some mornings with me while you're on, she'll be hosting that tomorrow, and they might give you some tips on how to trim the palm tree.
Is it supposed to be a certain...
You've had too many bran flakes this morning, haven't you?
I don't like it. They're so dry, aren't they? It's like eating bark chippings. They ain't nothing special. I know what I'll tell you now.
What?
I bought the girl Rosemary a new brassiere.
Yes, that's because you put the Yorkie in the tumble dryer and got chocolate all over the bra.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Well, I bought her that. Well, I don't know if that's happened anywhere else in Melton, but she have had that taken off the line.
No.
She did during the week. She ain't very happy about it. She had the knickers, because I bought a pair of knickers to match the brassiere.
Yes.
The knickers are gone. The brassiere's gone. And I ain't seen the neighbour Marcus yet, but I seem to believe that his missus had her gusset huggers, as I call them, taken off a line as well. And I'm just having a look now, see, there's nothing out there. Mind you, it's no good putting anything out there today.
You don't think they've been blown away then this week?
Huh?
You don't think they've been blown away in the wind this week? It hasn't been that windy, has it?
No, it's been hot again, innit?
Yes. So we've got. Do you think
at night? I get a headache. You know, I wake up. And I wake up with a headache, and I go to bed with a headache because that's probably because I ain't eating properly as well. You see?
Yeah, I know. You had too many bran flakes drying you out.
Chicken with this, we'll dice the chicken tonight. That's still chicken, innit? That don't matter whether that's a whole breast or they turn around dicing it up, or I get fed up with it, Leslie.
It's Mark.
Roll on tomorrow because tomorrow I am having. I shall be down at the fish bar, but I am down there just once a week. We were on 3 times a week. And she said to me, don't get scraps now. I'd say, I can't have scraps.
No. Are you back to Rosemary's bra?
Huh?
Back to Rosemary's missing bra and knickers.
Yeah.
Do you suspect there is some kind of underwear thief then in Melton?
Well, I was speaking to the neighbour Marcus, and he said there have been in Woodbridge.
Yep.
In Ufford, there were some people losing their underwear. So whether or not there is someone, I don't know. Whether someone has gone round, and I did say, Darcy, you shouldn't leave it out at night. If you leave it out at night, then these things are going to happen. You've got to blush these days. You've got to lock yourself in, ain't you?
It might be a fox. You never know.
Fox?
Yes.
No, we don't get foxes round here. We had a rat the other week.
That couldn't jump that
high. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and there was a rat come scurrying under the fence and along and down. But I haven't seen a fox.
Anyway, look, you've got some work to do this morning. I've had some correspondence for you. This has come in from Peter. He says, "Morning, Leslie." I had to correct him and tell him it was Mark. Thought you and Brian would like to know that the legend Brian is appearing again from this weekend in the Framsden Scarecrow competition, complete with homemade sunglasses, lunch from the Melton Fish Bar, and a can of Guship. He was spotted in the estuary at a secret location where he was supporting your anti-litter campaign. Cheerio together, says Peter in Framsden. And he sent me a lovely photograph of you, Brian, made into a scarecrow. So
there's another one.
There's another one, yes.
Because they done it, didn't they, a couple of weeks
Bilderston,
ago?
yeah.
In
Bilderston.
In Bilderston, that's right.
Yes.
And with Mother and Rosemary and Biscuit.
Yeah, but
so they've done another lot now, haven't they?
It's just you though this time, just on your staycation with your
Where was that?
Framsden.
So can people go and see it?
Yes, they can. Yes.
I wonder if Mother'd like a little jaunt out.
Yeah, that'd be very nice. I'm sure they'd love to see you. And there's a nice can of Guship there for you as well. And also, I've had a message through from Debbie. It's my brother's birthday today, and I wondered if you could please get Brian from Melton to wish him a happy birthday. I moved to Scotland from Bungay many years ago, and my brother Keith Garrold, who lives in Kessingland, introduced me to your show, and of course Brian from Melton. We've had many laughs listening to Brian's weekly stories, and I think a mention from you and a happy birthday from Brian would help to make us up for not being able to meet as a family this weekend on his special birthday. That's from Debbie. So will you say happy birthday to Keith in Kessingland?
Happy birthday to Keith in Kessingland.
Kessingland, yes.
That's near Lowestoft, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very
you have to go past. That's where the wildlife thing is, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yes,
that's right. Yeah.
Yes, and
They've
also
got a nice beach here in Kessingland.
They have got a nice beach in
Kessingland.
Stunning. And also, it's Emma's birthday today. Emma is a huge Brian from Melton fan, says her dad, and has listened to him from Mexico and the Caribbean. Mexico. She also frequents the Melton Fish Bar en route to the boatyard on occasions. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's 26. Could you ask Brian to wish her a happy birthday?
Who is it?
Emma.
Emma, happy birthday for tomorrow. She's at Mexico, you say?
No, she has. No, she's here at the moment, I think, and she's listened to you when she's been in Mexico and the Caribbean. She does a lot. She don't
live there?
No, she does a lot of skippering and crewing on yachts.
Oh, right, okay, she's a sea dog.
Yes, she is, yes.
Yeah, well, happy birthday tomorrow, darling.
All right, Brian. Have a lovely weekend, won't you? And don't choke on your bran flakes.
Righto, Leslie. Cheerio together.
It's Mark.